Hello and good day to one and all. Dr. Frank is back with another set of predictions, and it's the weekend, so of course we're going to be going into the football, and we are going straight into the premiership. You know the drill. If you like the content we continue to bring out, like, share, subscribe, retweet, follow, positive, negative comments, keep them coming. Of course, 5 matchups we're looking at in the premiership, so let's get going. First match we're going to be looking at is Manchester City versus Newcastle. Newcastle are going to be smarting after that League Cup loss against Manchester United. Now they have to go to their rivals Manchester City. Newcastle having issues in front of goal as of late. I'm not sure what this is. Is it because it's a strange one. Normally, when players are back and fit, it's a good thing because of the options. However, do they now have too many options? Is there an issue now as to who they play down the middle, as in whether it's Wilson or Isak? Obviously Anthony Gordon and the other guy, I forget his name, the French guy, Enzonzi? No, not Enzonzi. I forget his name. Alex Saint Maximum. Anyway, Saint Maximum, and then obviously Almiron on the other side, hasn't created the same performance as what he did before the World Cup. There's a lot going on there. And then there's got the injuries in the middle, people just coming back from injuries, suspensions. It's a bit stop-start at the moment, and they're really fighting for this top 4 spot. Looks like at the end of the season it's going to be between them, Tottenham and Liverpool respectively. There's just a lot going on there, and I don't like it. Man City, on the other hand, they've just got one objective, and that's just to fight for that Arsenal spot. I call it the Arsenal spot because Arsenal, 5 points? They're clear at the moment. They're going to keep fighting, and at the Etihad, I don't see Newcastle stopping them. I just think there's so much going on at Newcastle. I don't like it whatsoever. So, Man City to win the game and under 5 goals is what I'm looking at here at 1.83. Second game I'm looking at is, funny enough, Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth are going to put in a hell of a performance here. I think they're going to really fight. It's that time of the season now where those teams nearer the bottom of the table are going to be putting on those performances, and they're going to Arsenal and they're going to show up. I think Bournemouth are going to show up, okay? Arsenal are going to have to really work in that first half. Don't get me wrong, Arsenal are going to have the lion's share of the ball, no doubt about it. But Bournemouth are really going to sharpen that first half, in my personal opinion. So, with that being the case, I do think they run out of energy in the second half. I'm looking at a half-time, full-time result. I'm looking at draw half-time, Arsenal to win by full-time, and the odds for that is 4.00. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, it just simply means half-time, full-time result, draw at half-time, full-time win, 4.00. Then I'm looking at Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. We know what I feel about regarding Crystal Palace without Zaha and coming back from injury Zaha. Same situation here against Aston Villa. I'm not, no disrespect to Eze and co. I just don't feel they're the same without a 100% Zaha going to Villa Park. Villa Park is not a fortress. Don't get it twisted. It's not a fortress whatsoever. In fact, Villa do a lot better away from home, in my personal opinion. Ollie Watkins is zoned in on that record. He wants 6 goals and 6, and he wants that record from Agbon Lahore. Will he stay at Villa long enough to actually break that record? Agbon Lahore's record, we don't know, but we'll see as far as that's concerned. But he's hungry. Buendia's really picked up. Is it going to be Buendia? Is it going to be Coutinho? Does Duran get a run out in this one? McGinn's picking up. A lot is going right for Aston Villa at this moment in time. So I'm just looking for the Villa Park victory. Aston Villa to win the game, 2.05. Then I'm looking at Chelsea versus Leeds United. Chelsea, does Graham Potter have that dressing room still? I think he's just about got it. Do they respect him to a great extent? No, I don't think so. But I think he's got enough there. Tom Bowley has come out and said that he's backing Graham at this present moment in time. So he seems to have a little bit of time left. Leeds United, probably one of those teams who you want to play at this moment in time. Or are they? I really like the American contingent of Harrison and Winston McKennie in that midfield. They're becoming tougher now. They're becoming tougher. But Chelsea should have just about enough quality to get past them here. So, with that being the case, Chelsea to win the game and under 5 goals is what I'm looking at here at 1.86. And then finally, I'm looking at Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Tottenham Hotspur. Wolverhampton Wanderers really tightening things at the back now, especially with that combination. I love that combination of Kilman and Dawson at the back. A younger Craig Dawson, I tell you what, he'd be sniffing around that England squad. He really would. He's playing really, really well, but I just don't think they're going to be looking at him as far as things are concerned. He's playing really well, though. He really is. Wolverhampton Wanderers, yeah, bringing in Sarabia as well. It's nice what they're doing now. We know they're going to have that Portuguese-Spanish contingent, awash throughout the whole entire team. Going to be playing some lovely football. Tottenham Hotspur, really going to be smarting after that loss against Sheffield United. I was going to say embarrassing, but is it really? It's Tottenham. It is what it is. Trophyless as per usual. Can't say much more about Villa, obviously, but, it's Tottenham. So, what am I looking at here regarding this prediction? I'm looking at one man to get on the score sheet at any time. And that man is the one who got the most rest in that game at Bramall Lane. It's Harry Kane. I'm looking at Harry Kane to score at any time. He's going to be fresh. He's going to be raring to go. He's going to be spearheading Tottenham for that top 4 position. Harry Kane to score at any time. 2.30. So, quick recap in regards to what I'm looking at here. Man City versus Newcastle. I'm looking at Man City to win the game in under 5 goals at 1.83. Arsenal versus Bournemouth. I'm looking at half-time, full-time result. I'm looking at draw half-time, Arsenal full-time 4.00. Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. I'm looking at Aston Villa just to win the game, 2.05. Okay, 2.05. Chelsea versus Leeds. I'm looking at Chelsea to win the game and under 5 goals at 1.86. And finally, Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Tottenham Hotspur. I'm looking at Tottenham to win. No, I'm looking at Harry Kane just to score any time, 2.30. So there you have it. That's what I'm looking at as far as the Premiership's concerned. I will be looking at a game in La Liga and the Bundesliga respectively. But until then, Dr. Frank is signing out for now. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.